Hello ladies and gentlemen, Liver Flush Man here today. For you enema lovers out there, you're going to be amazed at the homemade enema kit here. We have quite a few different options here for you. The main thing is that the enema buckets that you buy are always made out of plastic, and you know, glass can break and it's hard to ship, but ultimately glass is better product because plastic can be toxic. It can have different things in it. It's ideal for traveling and stuff, but ultimately for your home, there's a couple of options here. There's these big glass jars here, like mason jars, are like 4 liters, or these right here. These are the fish tanks here, like 4 liters as well. So it's a siphoning principle here. All right, so I'll show you the first option here. Is what you do is you go buy a cheap disposable enema bag here, and attached to it is one of these, like one of these here. It's got the little clip here to turn it on and off, and then it's basically a piece of plastic tubing here that is connected to the bag of this. So you hang the bag on your shower and you do your enema, but these can get dirty and they don't last forever, so they're also plastic as well. So the part that the liquid is in will be glass. So what I've done is, one option here is to actually drill a hole in the top of a lid of one of these, so when you stick the enema tube in, it goes all the way down to the bottom, or at least close to the bottom, and yeah, really close to the bottom there. So it acts as a siphon. So as long as you have the water down to here, look, if I turn this on here, right there, look, it's actually working, and that'll go all the way from the top jar. So if you want to do a full enema in one shot, that's 4 liters. That's basically 2 of the regular enema buckets here. And this is your homemade glass version right here. I come up with this. Originally I was thinking of drilling a hole or whatever. You can do that as well and then have it come out the bottom, but ultimately the siphoning works just fine. And then you can use the jar for other things as well. Well, depending, you know, as long as, you know, you're doing Rejuvelax or kombucha or whatever, drinkable stuff. And so it could be reversible too. You can also use, this is demonstration purposes to show you that it goes down. You see the water rose down a level there. It turns on and it goes. Now if this tube is empty, just like when you do this, there's no liquid in there. You got to get the liquid through there first, either by running it in a tap, like this. This is the homemade version. You run this in the tap and open that and then close it, so all the water is trapped inside, and that's what allows the gravity to act as a siphon. So you can also do it reverse like this. You could use a fish tank if you have a fish tank, or you can get them at thrift stores and stuff as well, if you know, if you want to do the cheap version. And you can just stick that in there. But what I found, either use the lid, or if you're not using the lid, what you want to do is you want to use, I here have this is hematite, hematite from these necklaces. So this is a kind of gemstone. It's slightly magnetic as well, and it's a grounding stone. It's the root chakra. So I use that as a weight. So if I stick it in there, and then I put one more up here, so it just catches on the edge, so it's right at the bottom. So therefore all the water will go down, and you use it just like a regular enema. So another way, if you have friendly stuff in there, you could just siphon it like this, and then see it's going. Here, we'll tap it in there. So you just siphon it like that, and it goes. But if you don't want to do that, if you have stuff in there you don't want to taste or whatever, you just put it in a tap and then close this off. So it will be like, it'll be like you have it go down there, you turn this off, and then you stick it in and you just turn it on and it'll go. So it's the siphon principle. It's really cool because you can make it for cheap. These enema bags here, this is what it comes with. These enema buckets come with not only the bucket, but this little piece here, as you can see right there, this clips into there. So that's the normal plastic version, And this version here, what you do is you buy one of these Enema disposable bags, and they only cost between $5 and $10 depending on where you are in the world and stuff, but they're really cheap. And once you make one, it'll last forever because it's glass, as long as it doesn't break. And so it comes with the clip here to turn it on and off. It comes with the tube. I mean, if you really wanted, you could do this other version where you could buy your own tube, buy one of these Enema bulbs, which I don't really like as much as something like this, because you have to insert this over and over and squeeze it and insert it and fill it up and squirt it. To get that much there would take like 20 or 30 of these possibly, or maybe even more. So another version is you get this, and then this part here, you get a plastic piece that fits around that, just snug right inside there. There's ways to modify. If it doesn't fit perfect, add a little bit of electrical tape and then stick it on, and then that'll insert in, and then the other end will go in there, and it's the siphon principle as well. So that's another option. And then you wouldn't even need to buy the disposable bag. You could just buy the plastic, plastic tubing, and one of these, or just a tip, or make your own tip. I mean, there's so many options, but what I recommend is it's so easy. It may sound complicated on this video, but you buy one of these bags, and then you get a jar, like a pickle jar like this. You drill a hole in it, and that's it. All right. Because this part that is attached right here, it comes like this, and when you buy this disposable bag, this part is attached, and you hang that, and that's your enema. So you cut that off, and then all you do is you stick, that's all you do is buy the enema bag, drill a hole, and that's it. You stick it in down to the bottom, and then you turn it on, and that's it. But because there's no water in there, you see how it doesn't come out, just a little bit that was in there. So either suck it and siphon it, and you could just siphon it right to, let's say right to here, so you don't even get any in your mouth. Turn it off, and then when you turn it on. So I'll give you a demonstration. I'll turn it on. Alright, there we go. And now turn it on. And there it is. Look, you have your homemade enema made out of glass, non-toxic, for cheap, $5 to $10, and it'll last a lifetime. And awesome, man. This is the way to go, I think. You know, I mean, sure, you can buy these, but you know, easy, for cheap and made out of glass. It's the way to go. So that's the homemade enema demonstration. I hope you like it. Thank you.